Hello and welcome to day 11 of the Adventure Bay Advent Calendar. You may notice I didn't do it yesterday, so I'm a day behind. And I'm going out tonight, so it's a friend's birthday, so we're taking some cupcakes and that. So maybe a later live or maybe some catch-up lives. I've got all the way till Christmas anyway, so got days off on the run up to Christmas, so loads of time to catch up. So anyway, from Brampton Brewery, it's the Kuiper Belt. Golden Ale, 5.5% ABV. We'll read what it says. Okay, don't say anything there. Kuiper Belt, premium strength, slightly sweet, strong golden ale, delicately hopped with Pilgrim and Comet hops. So, Brampton Brewery. After trading successfully in Chesterfield for 130 years, the original brewery succumbed to a takeover in June 1955. However, such was its reputation that 52 years later, a group of local enthusiasts got together to resurrect the name and bring the traditional art of craft brewing back to Brampton. You'll find this is the thing. It's like Nottingham with Shipston's Brewery, where breweries get took over and they're closed down, the beers are lost, the name's lost, and heritage is lost. And, good on these people bringing Brampton Brewery back. I don't know Brampton Brewery at all. I've never had don't even think I've had any social media response off them anytime, but we'll see. It's been a good day today. It's tough at the moment because everywhere is wet through, and it's really, really tough getting gardening done. Primarily because it's so wet, everything takes twice as long to pick up, the mess it makes and everything else. Pain in the backside. So golden pour, as you can see, a couple of mils of white head. And a big cheers. Ooh, bloody hell, that's a flavourful beer. Isn't it? Citrus. There's a lot going off. It's all subtle because of what it is, but there's very difficult. And sometimes that's the thing with citrusy, with tropical, with modern traditional beers, is that the flavour, if it is subtle, it is a bit more difficult to find, depending on what you've drink, what your day's like, and all them other things. So day 11 of my Adventure Bay Advent Calendar. It may not be the same as anybody else's. They'll probably be mine, put stuff in that's different. Sometimes it all depends. It really does. But that is a nice tasting golden ale. Yeah, that is fruity, citrusy, very refreshing. 5.5%, not too taxing on the ABV. And after a good day at work, I set myself a target before Christmas to put the Newark site straight. The leaves have been late falling. Blooming oak leaves are a pain in the arse. But also leaves are blown over. Multiple blooming storms we've had, bringing and big, heavy, lots of rain, wind, bringing branches down, making the grass areas look scruffy. And today I've completed one part of the jigsaw puzzle. Tomorrow, hoping to complete 2 more parts, leaving myself on Thursday to finish the last part. But I've also been doing planting, new flower beds, and that. I'm trying to enhance the site as absolutely as much as I can. Just to turn it into an amazing site. And it already is an amazing site, to be fair, but I want it to be something super special. That's the hopes and aspirations of Raggy's Beer Reviews. You never know. Will it happen? Yeah, of course it will. Plans this winter I've got into place. I must do a walk around both sites at some stage because both sites are looking good. 3 years now. This is 3.5 years now I've been there. Well, 3 years since August. So what's August? September, October, November, December. So 3.25 years basically. 3.33 years if we're being pedantic. And the journey, there was a big journey to start off with. And this year, it seems like, sometimes with gardens, albeit a garden on a much bigger scale, sometimes with gardens, you see something and then all of a sudden something comes to mind and it's like, that'll work. And some things have worked, some things have not worked. We're fighting blooming rabbits eating my plants and digging holes in my soil and all them sort of things. But moles, deer, hares, pheasants, blooming pheasants, they are a pain. But it is what it is, you've got to deal with nature and what nature throws at you, and also people. Nature's one thing. People, they're another little cherub. But yes, looking forward to next year and seeing how it all develops across both sides. And it's like pushing boundaries. I love pushing boundaries, and albeit, although my workmates probably don't get the same vibe that I've got from doing what I do, maybe no one takes no notice, which would be really, really sad if that was the case. You do wonder sometimes, oh, he's just a gardener. I'm an award-winning gardener and who absolutely loves what he does and absolutely loves where he works. Yeah, a few little bones of contention just recently. Can't anymore. But yeah, Brampton Brewery. I've had quite a few of their beers in the past. Probably one a year when it comes to the Adventure Beer Advent Calendar. Although I didn't have an Adventure Beer Advent Calendar last year, I might do it as a thing once every 2 years and bring some brewery Advent Calendars into play. That might be the case next year. Yeah. I like breweries that interact with you. And if you review their beers and they interact, and it makes me want to review their beers more because there's a bit of interaction. Breweries that never ever, give a like. Not that likes mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but interaction's key. It spurs you on. It's like being at work and someone says, "Oh, you've done an amazing job." Just that bit of someone taking notice. Whether they mean it or not, that's another thing. But is what it is on that side of things. That is an absolute beauty of a golden ale. He's an IEC. I'm at home drinking craft beer as I'm at home drinking trad, modern traditional. Not so some of the Belgian stuff that's out there maybe, but some of it's alright, some of it but really enjoyable. And the story, the backstory that, like I said, I don't know anybody from Brampton Brewery. Chesterfield based, isn't it? Yeah, it did say Chesterfield. I remember now, and my crap memory. But I need to go up to Chesterfield at some stage because there's a few breweries around there: Ashover, Brampton, Deventio. was up there at one stage. If anybody knows Deventio when they were around, made some good beers. I think they retired in COVID. Just had enough. But I've had enough. I'm going there. I must admit, if I had the funds, and I haven't, but if I had the funds, I'd love to have my own tap room and brew my own beer. Do tap takeovers, collabs, have music. I've seen what all the best micro pubs do, and I damn well know that it brings punters in, and yeah, and in some ways it makes for a great community hub. That's the more key to look at. Not about making money, as long as it pays the bills, of course, but not making a fortune off it, but just running something that is interesting. The funny thing is, I've been doing private gardening now private gardens for literally 3-4 years now, and I've not upped my price at all since I've been doing them. So whereas companies are banging their price, I've actually kept my price quite liberal. Well, because I actually like what I'm doing. Albeit sometimes it takes a chunk of your life up, doing it. But when I retire from the job I'm in, if I ever retire, it might be the thing that I carry on after 67. Is it now you retire? It's only 14 years away. God, that's blooming scary. Absolutely scary as hell. And I see some people in the 50s and 60s, and they're knackered. And I don't mean knackered because they've worked. I mean knackered because maybe they haven't worked, or maybe they haven't done anything in life, and they sit watching TV all day. And we all do what we do in life, and no one can be the judge. Apart from my neighbours across the road who are lazy buggers, but there you go. So lovely fruity beer, slightly citrusy, but there's lots of different fruits going off in this. It's just an absolute cracking golden ale. Beautiful tasting. I have never had a Brampton Brewery on cask, so that's something that I need to rectify at some stage. Maybe go to somewhere in Chesterfield and on the way up to somewhere and get some beer in, as it were. And when we're driving past, and just nip in and deploy the Panda Pop bottles. They're my little icons, they are. They're great. It means I can review beers I've never had before. And because it's not always possible to review in a pub because people yak and you can't hear yourself talking. Or you can hear women talking and you can't, and that's it. Although I may do some 1-minute reviews tonight, to be fair, because just to perk the channel up a bit. It's funny, I had that many reviews that I was fed up of doing them and fed up of posting them, and now I'm at the stage where it's like there's no content in the day, and so I actually think that it might be, because I'm not going out that much now over the next few weeks, so actually do some 1-minute reviews. We'll see. So Brampton Brewery, well played. Kuiper Belt rings a bell for some strange reason. Does ring a bell. Lovely golden pour, absolutely top notch. At 5, good 4.4 out of 5 for me. Belter of a modern traditional beer. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. See you soon.